show bar tool highlights on a chart where certain conditions have been met as according to your scripting criteria. So to put a show bar on your chart, right click, go to the tools icon, the spanner or wrench, and start typing your tool name, so show bar, and that will apply arrows to the chart. Now to see what script is behind that, we right click on any of those arrows, go to the pencil icon to bring up the properties, and you can see the condition for the script there is your first option, and if we click that, that'll bring up the script manager. And you can see that these arrows are showing every bar where the closing price is greater than the opening price for that day. So we don't want that, so I'm going to delete that. But what I want to put on is one of the scripts I've saved earlier. So let's choose that RSI greater than 70. But instead of a 14 period, I want to click on that and change it to 5. And instead of greater than 70, I want greater than 75, and then I'm going to apply that. But this warning that comes up is important. It says all items referring to this script will be updated. So this RSI greater than 70, I might be using this in other areas of the program. It might be used in a script, it might be in a watch list. So if I change it here, it's going to change it elsewhere as well. So that scan will no longer be RSI greater than 70 on a 14 period. It will be what I've just changed it to, a 5 period on 75. So what I want to do, I want to save this as a new script. I don't want to overwrite this formula where it might be used elsewhere. So I'm going to click save as new script, and the arrows then change according to that new criteria. I can go into the settings, script manager, and you can see RSI 70 has been cloned and it's put a 1 after it, so I'm going to make that RSI 75, but I'm just going to clarify that in the name. RSI 5 is greater than 75, just to make that clear. So going back to the chart, if we right click on any of those green arrows, I can go to the properties, I can make them bigger, I can change the color, and instead of having arrows above pointing down, I can change the position from high to low. There's other positions as well, and by default it will automatically point the arrows up if you're below the price. Now what I can also do, instead of having arrows, is have a line. So that now highlights every time where the RSI is above 75. So we can show that if I put that on a tool, and when it's set to line, what we can also do is line over all views, and you can see where every time that the oscillator there for the 5 period RSI crosses the 75, it's a true condition, so you'll see the line appear on the chart. Now this is based on 1 day, so what happens if we change it to weekly? Well, the formula is smart enough, it works off of whatever time frame the chart is set to. So this is now a weekly chart, so the RSI is calculated off weekly data, and you can see those red lines are true or showing where the RSI is still above 75.